Hey guys, Colin here, and wanted to give you this cryptocurrency update, and we're taking a look at Bitcoin today. So isn't it interesting how a lot of times when you hear great news, the price drops, right? And that's because of this thing that's called buy the rumor and sell the news. Like when you actually get some confirmed news that's actually good, a lot of times you find people selling because when people hear rumors, like, oh, you know what, there might be a Bitcoin ETF coming, people start buying it up in anticipation of profiting in terms of the launch when the ETF gets approved. And then all of a sudden you hear ETF gets approved and you're expecting to see it go sky high, and then it just starts dumping down, right? And that's from this thing called buy the rumor, sell the news. All right. So anyway, no worries, because to be honest, we needed to come back down in this area to retest it. What we're going to be looking for is, can we get a close? This is on the daily time frame. We have 2 hours left as of making this video. Can we get a daily close above this resistance box to get confirmation on whether or not it will now be held as support? This is the question of the day, question of the week likely. So this is what we're looking for, guys. We want to see Bitcoin stay above this area. If it does, that's going to be a very good sign, to say the least. Okay, very important. We absolutely, when you look at it in terms of this resistance box, we got, we just peeked our heads in here, right? Rejected, 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 rejected 3 or 4 times, and then when we finally got up properly, we really blasted through this. So now we're coming back down to confirm support, which is the normal thing that happens. All right, so we want to see Bitcoin hold support above this line. That's going to look really good in terms of continuing on its way up. Bitcoin ETF supposedly is supposed to be launching this week, so that's going to be important as well for the price. That's going to open the doors to billions and billions of dollars of investors who want to get exposure to Bitcoin. It's just going to be easier for them to do that. So that is supposed to be huge. So pay attention to that, guys. We'll see what Bitcoin does. Of course, only time will tell. Now, in terms of what I'm looking at, there are 2 particular coins I think that just really have my attention while Bitcoin is dominating, right? A lot of other altcoins are just are a bit boring in a sense, while Bitcoin is really dominating because of the Bitcoin dominance that we actually talked about. So here are the ones that we're going to look at. But first, again, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. And as you can see, oh boy, we have broken above this 200-day moving average, and now we are looking to confirm support above this level. Oh boy. All right, so that's not going to be good for most alts. Okay, it's not going to be good for most alts when this is happening. So again, we were hoping that we got a little rejection from the 200 moving average here on the Bitcoin dominance, but we've gotten above it, closed above it, and now this is the 3rd day that we're spending above this moving average. This is looking like it's going to get support, and if it continues its move up, guys, then we have this huge double. First of all, we have this double bottom pattern, and this is like a big W, right? And if we break above that, guys, it's Bitcoin season, not alt season. It's Bitcoin season, and a measured move, we'd be looking for up to 57 on the Bitcoin dominance chart. But we also do have this line right here, right? Let me draw it like that. We do have this, this was a support line, and when we finally broke beneath it, we got rejected a few times. It sent us crashing down. So expect us to meet with this line again and get at least a little bit of resistance. But for right now, boy, it's looking like Bitcoin season. But especially if we get over this line here of 48.8 on the dominance, it's going to be ridiculous Bitcoin season. Okay, and we're not going to really get a good pump out of the alts until Bitcoin can get a rejection and start coming back down. But there were two particular coins I was talking about before. One of them is QLC. Okay, so this is popping up in my my hybrid indicator. It's gotten my attention here. QLC, as you can see, it's trying to right now get above this 50-day moving average, and after it gets above this, it's going to want to make its way up here. So this is my target for QLC at this point. This is QLC ETH, okay? QLC Ethereum. Looking for a 65% measured move there out of QLC Ethereum, okay? Yeah, so look out for that. QLC Ethereum, that has my attention for sure. The other one, of course, is FTM. I mean, both against Bitcoin and against the US dollar. Phantom is looking incredible. Now, this is what we're going to be looking for, guys. Well, first of all, again, we pick out this descending, this falling wedge here. All right, and us breaking above that. Let me see the smaller time frames. Okay, here we go. 4 hour paints it nicely, a bit more nicely for us, right? So as we can see, with this falling wedge, we've broken out. Technical target is at the top of the wedge, which would be 43.24 in Bitcoin. So from here, that's 15% or even as high as 21%. That's in Bitcoin prices, okay? But guys, pay attention. If we get above this level and we close as support, Phantom is going to go, FTM is going to go crazy. Again, it already has done that. It's already done that, you know, so far this year, right? It's performed incredibly, right? Look at this. And a while back, we caught this breakout, and you know, at that point in time, I was quite happy with, this was, I don't know, like 60-70% gains. But I mean, this thing ended up going all the way up here to like 200% gains. Came back down, launched off again. So here it is, you know, battling with this area again. If we get above here, this is in USD value now. If we get above this level and close, it's going to be another moonshot, I think, for FTM. So keep an eye out for that, guys. FTM is just looking very, very strong. Looking very strong. All right, so that's what we want to watch out for. Again, keep an eye on the Bitcoin dominance. Pay attention to what it's doing in relation to the altcoins that you like to watch. And that can help give you some indications as to when would be a good time maybe to get back into Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin is ready to cool down, switch back over into your favorite alts so that they can run at the same time. All right, so all right, guys, until next time, take care.